think I should dry mop over it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Jamie Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Richardson operating from the pistol. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins. Crowd begins with a pass. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Let's go. Look to high. Look to high.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Texans will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at the 2. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Oh, right.
Shaheed in motion. On first down, it's Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Houston. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Why, Tony? Robin.
Shaheed in motion. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Oh, go. 19 Texans.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It is Percy Butler to bring him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
It's to the left side and taken in by down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's 1st and 10.
No. Here we go. Hey, uno.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Good. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
11.
From the gun here on third down. It's under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On first down, it's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Second down throw for Richardson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And Mitchell, the intended target, and it'll be second down. From the gun, Richardson. He's going to try it here again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That one into the hands of Downs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On fourth down, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. Not much to work with there. He'll get down to about the 22. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third down and 9. Richardson. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And the Texans will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
Speed less, speed less. Why Tony?
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Out to the right, out to the right.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Now, Stroud. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Back to throw, Stroud. This one intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai.
And at this point on the sideline, like, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Oh, right.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That is caught. What a throw. Jordan. Touchdown, Houston.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Richardson operating from the pistol. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Richardson going to look to throw. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
He might be a tight end by position definition, Mike, but this guy is a bona fide playmaker with the ball in his hands. And we're just seeing this more and more across the league. These guys have such a natural ability to pick up yards after the catch, and man, it does wonders for an offense when you don't always have to throw the ball far to pick up big gains.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. If they're fortunate, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Richardson, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. Red.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Right back to Pierce on 1st down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They face 2nd down and 7. Man in motion, it's Diggs.
Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw, it's Richardson. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
Here we go, let's go.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Second and 7.
On the quick, right? Hey, uno. 11.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Oh, right.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
All right.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 11.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Give running right. It is Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
South. Hey, uno. Look the hot.
To throw, it's Stroud. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Work hot.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
At their own 32-yard line.
Robin. Why Tony? Good.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their...
He is in. Touchdown, Indy.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll go play action, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16.
Here's Stroud. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike. And then the beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. This one complete to Jordan. And he will go all the way. Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good. And the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They bring the tight end in motion. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and Fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shaheed in motion. On 2nd down, Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. 2nd down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long.
Don't worry. Nike Texans. Let's get in that end zone. Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sanderstill. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this.
Oh, ready?
They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Texans first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Shaheed in motion. On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Give up the middle to Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
They go right back to Taylor. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Yeah. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Second and a yard.
On the quick, right? Hey!
In motion now, it's Collins. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, He is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter.
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Houston! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing on second down, Richardson. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They get 20 on the connection. First down, Indianapolis. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts.